The greatest battle of your life is the battle between your heart and your mind. In the Pure Energy Healing Academy, one of the things we teach is to tell your mind to shut up. Yes, it hurts, but it hurts a lot more when your mind is constantly making you a prisoner in your own life. The amount of exercises we do in this room, in the next room and the other room, daily, to show you how imprisoned you are, how controlled you are by your mind. Hey, it's nothing against you. It's not personal. It's just your mind has got so used to doing this. Your mind doesn't want to stop. That's what it's there for. It's there to think. It's a tool that keeps going all the time. And the higher your IQ is, the more your mind works. So thank God my IQ is 0, or is it minus? Probably. There are so many ways we can prove to ourselves that our mind is controlling us. And what that means is, how do we actually learn to be still, to feel, and not to think? You know what I'm saying you must do throughout the whole of a day. How many times do you think? But how many times do you feel? I can guarantee you've got it the wrong way around. It should be how many times you feel, not how many times we think. As I often explain to everybody, the only time you should be thinking and using this mind is when you cross the road and look left and right. Well done. Other than that, shut up. Of course, when you pick a book up, you read. Of course, when you get a contract, you need to read it thoroughly and sign it. Of course, yes, that's what the mind is for. But the mind is not for trying to figure out what's going to happen next week, next month, next year. It isn't there to presume. It isn't there for all of those things that are just illusions and a waste of energy. Hey, today, conquer, win the battle between your heart and mind. And that is the key to a healthy life. We all know now that the suffering that the mind often leads us down that path of illness. The more we think in trying to figure out everything, but we can't because they're just thoughts, and what should we do and how do we do it? All of these things are a pressure that is like a dark sludge pouring down your eyes, your throat, your heart, and normally ends in the stomach. How do we clear that energy? Well, it has to start with you. Nobody can do it, only you. And the best way I recognised how to cure this was the day I was sat with a lovely Irish lady. "Sit down," she said. "Come and sit down." I went, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm really, really busy. And she says, "You look so stressed." I said, "I'm sorry, I am." She says, "Why?" I says, because my wife's in England and she hasn't called me on my phone and I'm so worried. It's been nearly 2 hours. She says, my God, she says, stop. Don't put the doubt out there. I stopped myself. Don't put the doubt out there. Wow, she was so right. It was me who was putting that doubt out there and that fear. That was the turning point. That was a pinnacle of me recognizing what on earth I was doing to my life. And of course my wife called me in 15 minutes time and said, hey, I'm sorry my phone went dead, da-da-da. My God, look at the suffering I put myself through. I am not doing that again. Now I'm going to trust that everything is going to be okay. I'm not going to worry anymore about these silly things and make things, and when we look back, none of that ever happened anyway. All that worry and that fear, what a waste of energy. So let's turn it around from here to here, and let's trust in this. So when this says, oh my God, what about that? You say, shut up, shut up. Everything will be fine. There lies the key to health, happiness, and a belief in yourself to conquer the battle between the heart and mind. Give it a try today. Have a lovely day. Shut up.